what do you do when you hand out samples and you're supposed to follow up with your prospects and they run? Like, you have to chase them. And so I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but we're going to talk about a couple things that you can use in your business to overcome that type of stuff. So, has this ever happened to you where, like, okay, you are ready to roll. You got people that you're talking to and you are so excited about what you're doing. And so you place your product with people and you go to circle back and they have entered the witness protection program. They make it weird. Like, you're getting back in touch with them just like you said you would. And now they're acting funny. Ever happened to you? So that has totally happened to me. And I've seen it happen to people in the organization. And so we're going to talk about a couple things that you can use, that you can do, that you can apply so that that happens no longer. So really, why does that happen? Why do prospects kind of wig out and act all crazy and then you go to circle back up and they're, acting weird? Why does that happen? Well, one of the big things is false expectations. Like, what they are expecting should be the next step, what they are expecting moving forward is not really clearly established up front. And so then, they're not quite sure how to act. And so one of the ways that you can really overcome that is by setting things up properly, setting yourself up to win from the get-go. Have you guys ever been in a situation where maybe you were, I don't know, you're ordering some food and you had it in your mind that it was going to be one way, and when they brought the plate of food out to you, you're like, no, that's not what I expected. That's not what I was asking for. What's up, right? And so, like, our expectations were not matching up with the results of what we got. And oftentimes, the same goes true for our prospects, right? If they're not sure exactly what to expect, if they're not sure, what's going to happen in the next step or what's going to take place from here, then they don't know what to do. And so they kind of wig out. So let's talk about what you can do. I'm going to give you two different options. You can take whichever one best suits you. All right. So option number one, you got to set things up right from the beginning. And the best way that I know to do that is to use the if I, will you. Okay, you have somebody, and let's say you have a product that it would really help them. They would so greatly benefit. Maybe it's a health and nutrition product. They're going to have more energy, better sleep. Maybe it will help them with, different medications. Maybe you have something for the skin. Maybe you have, who knows what you got. Okay. But you got something, it's good. And so oftentimes we're like, here, try this. And we just like shove it at them. Right. But if we set it up to where you're talking to them about it, you cultivate the interest. They're like, okay, this sounds amazing. Yeah, it could really help me with this problem I've been dealing with. This is something I've been, putting up with for years. Man, if you have a solution, yeah, let me know. So you kind of set things up. Now they're ready. You give them what you have. And before you give it to them, you got to do the if I will you. So, hey, if I give you this product to try, do you promise to take it and give me your feedback? And that is really, really essential, because so many times, we just give it to them and they act like they're all into it. They act like they're all interested. And then, you follow back up with them and they're like, oh yeah, it's still in my car. Or, oh yeah, I haven't had time to take it. And you're like, dude, you drink it. Like, how hard is it? Or like you put it on your skin or whatever, right? You're just like, how could this be? Don't say something so ridiculous, right? So you have to help them through the process. So, hey, if I give you the product, do you promise to try it and give me your feedback? So number one, they're going to get on it. Number two, they are responsible for one thing. What are they responsible for, guys? They're responsible for feedback, right? Like, you're going to kind of make feedback like the requirement for you giving it to them. Like, if they don't promise to take it and give you feedback, then do they really need your product? Yay or nay? Obviously the answer is no, right? They don't need your product at that point. So that is really, really big. So when you do that, you place it with them. Okay, then what's next? Like, let's say you're giving them some samples and you know that they should probably take that product for, let's say, 3 days, right? 3 is a good number, nice round number, helps them to try it out for a little bit. Say, okay, hey, today's Friday, this is 3 days worth. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so how about we touch base on Monday? Do you think you would have an opportunity to try everything out between now and Monday? So you're like, this is your thermometer, right? You're getting a temperature read. What are they going to say? Oh yeah, definitely. Or they may say, hey, you know what? No, I'm going out of town. I really want to be home to, whatever, to see how this works in my body, or to, have my nighttime regime, or whatever they're going to say, right? Okay, so you get a commitment from them of when they say they're going to take it by. Awesome. Okay, so they give you the commitment. Yeah, I'll take it by Monday, or no, I won't. Let's try it by this time, right? So let them kind of guide you. Like, I know a lot of times in the past we've been told like, oh, you give them this option, or you do this or you do this. That's cool, but like, people don't really want to be strong-armed. So help them along, but let them tell you, because by them telling you, they're committing to themselves, right? They're committing to what they said that they were going to agree to do. So they're like, yeah, I'm going to do it on Monday. Monday, we should be good. Perfect. Okay, so let's touch base on Monday. You know, what's probably a good time that we can reconnect on it and get the time and firm it up. And that way, you know, like, hey, they are taking the product. They promise to try and give you feedback, and you have your follow-up time. So that's really, really important. Now, one other thing is that if you're giving them product, tell them what to be looking for, because one of the big things that happens is us as network marketers, we rely on our product to like do the dirty work for us, right? You know that your product is awesome. You know that it when they get it, you know, when they start taking it, when they start using it, they will have results. But sometimes you have some people that are they're not super in tune with their body. They're not just super in tune with their life. And so they're like, So help them along the way. Let them know, hey, these are some of the things that you want to look for over the next couple of days. You know, if you do have an energy drink or, you know, something for the health, hey, look for more energy, look for sleeping better, look for mental clarity, look for this, look for that. Hey, if it's something for, you know, your skin, tell them what to look for so that they can kind of be gauging things, right? As they are, you know, taking your product, and then you're going to follow up with them. Okay. So that was option number 1. Do you want to hear option number 2? I got another thing for you. Here's number 2. All right, so sometimes you're going to there's 2 groups of people, right? We have people that would be awesome product users, and we want those all day, every day. Like, we want as many people that are going to use our product as we possibly can. Why? Residual income, right? Because those are the people, that's a very stable consumer base. That's what makes the world go round. That's what makes the economy go. So we want those people, definitely, as many as we possibly can get. Now, there's a second category. What's the second category, guys? Business partners. This is the duplication that makes our business so amazing. So we want business partners as well. So if you have somebody and you believe in your heart, like, they got it going on, they could be awesome, if they caught the vision of what you were doing and really saw something in this for themselves, if they saw what was possible, they could just knock it out of the park. You know what I'm talking about, right? You've ever had a prospect like that? I would suggest that you kind of do a reverse play. You backdoor the product. And here's what I mean by that. Use the product as the bait to meet with them. Obviously, if you can get 100% of what you have in front of this potential candidate, they can at least make an educated decision, right? Like, you're going to lay out the buffet. You're going to say, I have this, I have this, I have this. You can participate like this. You're going to just share everything with them, right? Like, you're going to show the plan. You're going to play your video. You're going to get them in front of 100% of the info. Then based on that, they can decide what's the best fit for them and their family. So if you know that they have an interest maybe in the product, use the product as a way to meet up with them. Hey, I'd love to give this to you. Let's get together. I want to share everything with you so you can really decide, you know, how you want to take this and what is going to be, you know, the best thing for you and your family. So set up a time, meet with them, or, you know, do, you know, something where you're playing the video, whatever the case may be, but use the products as the end part. This is like afterwards. After they've seen everything, you're going to give them some products so they can try it on themselves. They can see, you know, the proof is always in the pudding, right? They can see how it works for them and give their own personal feedback, get their own personal testimony. And you know what's great is when you have a product testimony, I mean, nobody can argue with that, right? So we want as many people experiencing that as possible. So those are the 2 options for you that I believe will help you so that the next time you do want to get your product in the hands of a new person, in the hands of a prospect, that you don't have to chase them down, that you have things set right from the get-go. You know what's up, they know what's up, and they know that for them to get that product, they are expected to take it and give you feedback. So I hope that was helpful. And, you know, if you're at a spot right now in your business where having more people to talk to would be beneficial, the more prospects that we have in the hopper, the more people that we have in the top of our funnel, the more people that can come out the other end as product users or as business partners or people that could be great referral sources, right? So there's two different things that we have going on. We obviously, as resourceful entrepreneurs, are always going to be reaching out to people. We're always going to be contacting the people that we know. But would it be like super cool if we had a little reverse action going on? We had some reverse prospecting taking place. So what am I talking about exactly? I'm talking about using social media to actually have prospects that they want to know more. They want to reach out to you. They want to hear what it is that you have. Like, it's the best thing. And so how do you do that? How do we get this whole thing set up, and how do we get it working? If that's a question that you have and you're like, yeah, that sounds good, how do I do this? Then you can click on the link that's listed here in the description, and that will give you access. You enter your email, it will give you access to a special training that will help you understand how attraction marketing works. How, the idea of having people coming your way, when you're at your kid's baseball game, or when you're out at the movies, or when you're doing whatever, people are attracted to what it is that you're posting, and so they want to know more. So click on that. It's my free gift to you, and definitely let me know how you like this. Let me know what impacted you, what you think you're going to use. Like, if you got a golden nugget or like an aha moment here, let me know. Say, hey, I'm going to use option number 1, and I'm going to have my team start doing this. Feel free to share the replay. They can jump on, or you can tag somebody so they get a chance to watch this. So guys, that is it. It's been so great to see you all. All right, my friends, take care, be blessed, and I will see you all next time.
For more great training and to receive your free MP3 download on how to attract prospects using social media, the 4 essential elements to attracting prospects, visit summergeronimo.com.